Do I wish it was like a lot funnier and had better context? Of course. I'm not disappointed in it. I'm not like, oh, that work sucked. I'm happy I did it. It was fun. And you know, it looked good and Will did a good job. Okay. We're back.
We're back.
Stopped. Not sure what happened, but we're back. And I figured out the Zoom. Okay. So anyways, a question that I had where we were picking up from. Okay. So we're back. And the question was, what was the question? Oh yeah, it was like, I asked you, I said, hey.
Oh, you were just asking about?
Yeah, I said, yeah. They needed it. You're like, oh yeah, the question. Oh, okay. So this was the question I asked John. This is what I asked him. I said, what is it that you like about when I'm directing them, and what doesn't help? So what helps and what doesn't help?
Well, I say what helps is for me, this is personal for everybody doing whatever they're doing in acting or comedy. But,
yeah.
If I need to like communicate with you, being non-intimidating is always important as a director, right? So being able to be like
approachable.
Hey, what's up, man? Like,
okay.
What do you want here? So I've worked with a couple people that have been like super intense and talented, very talented, but you do not even feel comfortable. And not that you still have to push through that. If I need to talk to a director, be like, what are you asking for here? I don't understand. You still have to do it. But it definitely takes a lot of the pressure off and makes it easier to be in the flow when you are working with a director like yourself, where you're like, hey, I can ask Roy to like, hang on a second, like explain that more. And then in depth, if it's really unclear as an actor, it's being able to be like, hey, can you show me what you're saying? And since you are.
So you like the mimicking. You
at
like
times.
Okay, yeah. So this is why I kind of got away from it. So I am naturally always trying to do that.
Yeah.
Like when we work, I'll just be like, oh, I want you to like walk in and then like squeeze in here, like in the spot where like you squeeze in on the couch. And then I'll be like, you know, almost like the pacing of how I want you to deliver the line, or the word I want you to hit, or like I want you to look that way after that line, or I want you to exit that way. Like I'll walk through it. Like, and I kind of like getting in the mix with the actors, but I notice like sometimes I kind of started to veer off from it, because I thought it was like messing with their heads. Cause like sometimes I'll notice like I'll start doing it and then they start trying to do it how I'm doing it, where it's like, oh no, I don't want you to start replicating Roy now.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of laid off on doing it.
Well,
so I don't know, but like with you seem to be like, okay, find the middle ground there. Tell me the middle ground.
I think the middle ground is like you have the ability to do that, and if an actor needs to have the ability to know.
No, but
like,
with you specifically.
For me, like I like that if I ask for it, because I'm like trying to like, because my neurodivergence
wait till they ask for it.
Yeah, like
that's just good life advice, man. Don't give your opinion unless asked for it.
But when I direct, sometimes I'll just be like,
wait,
hold on a second,
you're a director?
I mean, I'm a comedian, so I have to do everything.
Can you get me in some?
I've had you and stuff.
I'm just okay, go on with what you're saying.
It's so funny. Can you, bro? What?
Bro, I've been hooking you up for years. You can't hook me up. So, anyways, go on with what you're saying.
But my buddy Robert, for example, he's super talented.
Yeah.
But I literally will get in there in his face and be like, no, to say it like this, get angry, get into it. And be like, because I have a vision in my head. And I'm like,
gotcha.
I need to be able to paint with you. And if I can't paint with you, I have to tell you like what color paint you need to be right now. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. And if a director doesn't do that, I've seen some really shitty stuff by directors that don't have the balls to go in or ovaries to go in and say, hey, do it like this. And let me get coverage of that at least, because I might need to fall back at it, and then do your own thing. Obviously, depending on what you're working on, you got Anthony Hopkins out there going like, you
kind of casted him for
70 years experience.
Yeah.
I've been to all these.
Probably not going to disagree.
Yeah, you've got your thing. Like, stay out of Joaquin Phoenix's way, right? Just capture Daniel Day-Lewis with a camera. Yeah. But I'd say like for me as a comedian, it's like I don't always understand what you're even saying, and trying to neuro-process the stuff. I'm like, show me. Like, I'm constantly like an alien from Men in Black trying to be like, show me what the human does in this circumstance.
So was this confusing that there was nothing on the TV?
No, I get that. I can act. I can play make-believe like I'm... But if you go like if I read something and I'm like, I don't see what's funny here. So this is the scene.
This is the scene that you were talking about earlier, where you're okay. So in this scene specifically, what helped you? What didn't help you? Because this was a very tough scene because we were behind schedule. We only had a certain amount of time to shoot it. The scene, we were still kind of figuring it out as we were shooting it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it was one of those the scripts were finalized, but no one was really for sure what we were doing in that way. Like we were really kind of figuring it out on the spot. So what worked and what didn't work for you in this scene?
As I said before, I don't know if I said it before, but ironically using this as an example might not be the best example because I'm not happy with how I don't feel like I hit any beats that I was like, that's funny in this because I didn't get it. So for me, and this is a challenge with making commercials, right? It needs to be family friendly.
Yeah.
It needs to be whatever the budget is. It's got to fit within the budget.
Yeah.
And it also has to complement and really sell the client's product, right? Those are you have to have those things in there for what we're doing for this client. It's got to be that. And so for me, I didn't understand. And I love Jim Carrey and Will Forte and physical humor and silliness is like my thing. But I didn't see what was totally silly about it. And I wasn't in a position because we were shooting, how many did we do? 5 different scenes for this day? Like
I think we had six spots we had to shoot.
And it was like, I just focused on the stuff that I did understand, which was all the other stuff, and it was great, and I had a blast. So this one, I wasn't like, there was no pushback. If this was the only thing we were shooting, and you gave me copy for this, I would probably have been like, hey, like, let's work some stuff out here that makes it like within the rigid like borders that we need of budget and family friendly, but also like, let's figure out how to like sell this idea that like, I'm covered in, I messed up. Because to me, like, annoying uncle, there's something else there that we didn't find that would be crazy about that. But it's not believable that like I got wrapped up. It's believable that they taped me up. And if I would have known that ahead of time, I think we could have sold that better. But honestly, I didn't know until she does her line. At the
this
end
was something that like this. Hey, it's Delmar. What's up? We're gonna have you on the podcast someday. You can just speak. It's okay. We're recording. Rolling? What's that? Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, wow. Rolling hard, bro.
Cool.
What are you doing? Did you have some? Oh.
He's just checking.
Do you want to come on the podcast one day or? Hey, what's your thoughts on coming on the podcast one day?
I think it's a great idea. I would love that.
We're going to review your work.
Don't worry, Delmar. It's not as bad as it seems.
It's really fun.
It's a pleasant inspection.
Okay.
We're really critical.
Rip me open.
All right.
My heart's on the floor. It's been stomped on multiple times. But he picks it back up and gives it a hug. So it's good.
Thanks for popping in.
He popped in. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Sconce Bros. Yeah. All about sconces. And Delmar just
popped in.
He just popped in just to say what's up.
He was like, man, those sconces look great.
He's a sconce guy.
Okay, so yeah, this scene, just to let everyone know, it was tough because, again, we had to have these out for Black Friday, and we shot them a week before Black Friday.
Yep.
So we had to turn around the edits quickly, and then we only had like 2 weeks to even prep and get this shoot off the ground. So we were super jammed up to get it off the ground, and we had to shoot 6 spots. So the scripts came out fast, and we were like, okay, cool. This is kind of the best as it was, and then again, we were behind schedule at this point, which is always rough on everybody, behind schedule.
Can I just say a side note? There's Nick, our on-set sound mixer. He's hilarious. He's a hilarious personality.
Hey, I'm Nick.
Nick's great. Like, he's a good comedic actor.
Yeah, Nick's awesome. He was also in a spot. We threw him in a spot, giving us a one-liner.
He played a sound mixer
guy.
in the, he was
played
great.
A sound mixer.
But he really is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, Nick's is great.
Nick's awesome.
But anyway, so we were behind schedule, so we had to kind of like rush through the scene to get back up. And so yeah, it was tough because the whole scene, we'll watch it here in a minute. The whole scene is just John coming in, taped up, and then him just kind of being goofy and then not knowing what's going on the TV, and then just kind of at the end just being like, all right, well, there it is. So it was a tough one for people to find and make funny. And I was like, okay, how do we, like, because then when you're trying to get back on schedule, and what was the most important part for the client was obviously getting all the content they wanted to shoot. So like TCL is a great client, but obviously everybody wants everything all the time. So like they're very reasonable in the sense it was like, okay, to get back on schedule, we either have to start cutting things like spots, or we just got to start simplifying this so we can get through the material quickly. Less takes, less setups, simple setups, without totally degenerating the quality of it. You know what I mean? So, and they understand that. So it was like one of those things where like, we just want to shoot the content. So I was like, okay, so now it's like even more limited because you have to make the shots less funny too. Because it's like, it's easy if I can go, okay, let's play it out. John, let's play with this. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's now get coverage of that. Let's find a funny way to shoot that now.
And change up the
what I mean?
lines of the actors.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, like in hindsight, you see the commercial, you're like, if I was supposed to be taped up by then, we could have just done a crazy job of wrapping me, like mummifying me in tape.
Yeah.
And you could have still had most of the same lines. It could have started with like the dad looking at the mom like, how'd he get out? Or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And you'd still have the rest of the beats would be in there fine. I mean, that's how it goes. And sometimes letting go and being like, just do what they got. It's like, it's still, okay, cool.
It still worked. Yeah. Okay. So here, let's just watch it.
Put me through this.
Get a little where I can't really see. Where's that full
That's
screen?
small font, dude. I don't even know what you're looking at. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm trying to look for the full screen here. Where is that full screen now? View.
Here in full screen prison, their time keeps dragging on. Full screen prison.
Where is it?
Nothing on that. Okay.
I could have just done it on my keyboard a lot faster at this point. There. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's watch it now that we talked enough about it.
Whoa, nice painting. Really classes up the place.
Yeah, that's the TV.
No way. Looks so real.
Next vision, art when it's off, entertainment when it's on.
Slow it down a bit. I could really use some help.
David, we're gonna need some more tape.
Ugh.
And some more wrapping paper.
Definitely.
All right. Crickets. That's just like in comedy, ain't it?
Me
It's-
just sitting here looking at the screen.
Yeah, you're like, just like in comedy, you're like, all right, that joke didn't land.
I mean, it's just like when you go out to
Anyways.
eat and you have a meal that you're like, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It just makes you appreciate the ones that you want it to be even more. It makes you know what it feels
here's the
like
benefits
to
to
hit
it.
the mark
Do I
properly.
wish it was like a lot funnier and had better context? Of course. I'm not disappointed in it. I'm not like, oh, that work sucked. I'm happy I did it. It was fun. And it looked good, and Will did a good job. So I think
it was a
I think
pleasure.
It's great.
It was a great day on set. So
Yeah.
the whole thing was fun.
But you did a good job.
Thank you.
There's Will
You
getting
did a good job,
over
too.
the cylinder of the phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Look at my face here, actually. Look at how stressed I am. This is. All right. Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Your hair's all poofed up.
Yeah. It's only 9:00. I'm behind schedule. Okay. Let's see what else we got for BTS here. We got. Okay. So John, this is this scene. Where is it? This was a funner scene. This one I was cracking up in the background. You were so funny.
Oh man, I had so much fun though.
That was a good one.
This is a great juxtaposition, like of going from that to being like, dude, this scene was so fun.
Yeah, that was.
And then, that one was great too.
Oh, the family one.
Oh man,
Dude, we got to get into watching these.
That was the one that everyone saw, where I was getting my inbox of people being like, dude, I'm at the so and so,
Oh, this
I'm at
one
the bar
here?
right now, and you're on the screen. Yeah, that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That was the Did you wash your hands?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Eating popcorn.
This one was the one with you doing. This was my favorite one with the Christmas tree that we reviewed last time.
Oh, the slurping, yeah.
Yeah, let's
Slurping hot
watch.
cocoa.
Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one.
I thought this was going to be the big one because it's just like it's such an NFL like fun
Yeah.
like drunkle,
Mr. Drunkle.
Mr. Drunkle coming in. Whoa, guys, this is going to be the best game ever.
Which one is this one? Let's see if it is this one. Oh, that's this one. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Let's go to the one we were just talking about, which is it this one? Let's see. Oh, that's that one.
We need to do some NHL related commercials so I can say, hey, can I keep this jersey, please? I need like a good
Oh,
Kings
man.
jersey.
Oh, I'd love to have a good. Here it is.
Let's do it.
I'd love to have a good Montreal Canadiens jersey.
Of course, the
All right.
Canadians. Yeah,
Ready?
get him.
Let's watch it.
Take it short. Lateral. They practiced that on Wednesday.
Whoa! So bright, I can taste the grass.
It's the TCL QM8K TV. Ultimate brightness.
This one just
ultimate
has
black
better
levels.
energy.
Honestly, better than the OLED at Aunt Jen's.
Yeah.
Well, not on the couch with the paint. Mom's gonna kill.
Ultimate experience. I guess I'll be here till playoffs, boys. Family together forever.
Oh man, I gotta show like
My
the.
little look at the end too, and I've together forever, and then I look over to this side of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I love the whole
So
thing.
good.
What's it called? This whole thing here. The ending family forever. So I had like cuts where it was like you really dragging it out. And this is where it's tough working in the commercial medium for someone like me that likes long beats, long drawn out things. Totally. I love dry humor where it's like, I like it to be awkward. And then like when you allow a scene to be awkward, like people naturally respond to the awkwardness and you catch it. Like if you're there and you're like, all right, this is a creepy uncle, he's going to come in and you just like.
They're not creepy uncle, please. You know. Annoying uncle.
Annoying uncle.
It's 2026. Let's keep it annoying.
All right, he was annoying uncle. But anyways, he was. But when you just let it be awkward like that, like actors will then naturally just respond because they're just like, "Are we still rolling?" You know what I mean? And I always tell them like, "Yeah, you have to stay in it." Yeah. So it's funny because in all the outtakes of this, what I had like John like come in and be like, like it would be, or it looks like we're gonna be here till Christmas, boys. Family forever. I love you guys. Yes. And you just, and it was like dragging out. I was like, man, this is so funny. But like, obviously we had to cut that because it goes on. But like I had cuts where like I was letting it drag out that long. Oh man, so funny.
Yeah, you always see that in commercial where it's like, man, like the note that the actor gets where it's like, don't pause there. But you're like, no, it's naturally funnier if they pause, take a beat, then deliver. And you see it in commercial all the time where they just have to say the line straight through. It's like, we got to get through this now. Yeah. It's got to end. The commercial's got to end.
Here's a little student film thing that was can kind of get tricky when you're on set. So the coverage in this, again, I had to like limit the coverage. So, you know, John runs in from there, says his line. And so now he starts to make his move, right? So when he makes the move, now we can put him anywhere, catch him a little bit in that over the shoulder of that kid. He's saying his line. We have this coverage, but it was like, okay, in real time, you would have been at the couch already, you know. So we had to like time it out where he says all of his dialogue about the TV, and then you come in, and I'm so glad I got this close up of you coming in because I was able to lay out the timing of it better, and then you were able to drop into the shot, and then we had the coverage of you saying all your lines, and then we had this kind of coming out. But what we did have to cut from it is the close-ups of him and him, which I wish we would have gotten, because you can kind of find what I like when I'm doing stuff is I like to have a ton of coverage because I'm like a studio junkie. I love editing. I like being in the studio. I don't necessarily like being on set. It's funny, as a director, I don't like being on set, but I really don't. My favorite part is being in post-production. So I try and get as much coverage as I can to find it out, but that's where you can find the beats better. But I couldn't, because we had to cut shots because we were catching up on schedule, and I wasn't able to get the close-ups of him and him. Not saying I needed him, but it would have been nice to have. But anyways, this isn't about me. This is about John, and this is my favorite part.
Wow, the ultimate experience. I guess I'll be here to play us, boys. Family together forever.
I like it because you search for his knee. Like, because you're grabbing their legs. Yeah. And look, you kind of search for his knee. Look.
Boys. Family.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, they were so
I guess I'll be here to play us, boys. Family together forever.
And he responds to it. That's what's so good about it. That was what I was cracking the most up about. Is that. That's a good spot. I like that one.
Those guys are great too. I had so much. We riffed the whole time on set together, dude. They were super fun. It is wild, like spending one day. It's kind of like how road dogging, like with other comedians, like you get to know people so well just on one trip. Yeah. It's like spending a day with like a group of actors, like that you're doing scenes together with. Yeah. It's super fun to like hang out, get lunch together, riff, and then you stay in touch with, you know. Yeah. They're like they come to the Tigheland Christmas party and like you get to like like, yeah, what's up, dude? You're my nephew. You know what I mean? Like it's freaking fun.
Yeah, they did come to the Tigheland party. That was awesome.
Man, it's super good time.
We don't have any BTS of them. All right, well that was really good. I love covering that commercial. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. And now we are going to jump into your other commercials.
We're gonna do it right now?
Yeah. Do you have anything to say before I cut this? You did a great job.
That's good.